Welcome everybody. Hope you are all keeping well. I am Vijay Kumar Vishwash, lecturer of management. In the first picture you are watching a book written on the above business organizations and management. So today we are going to discuss on the topic of business organization and management. Second paper, class 12, class number 16, chapter 3. Now we see a picture, a emoji type picture. It looks like thinking about this emoji is thinking about for future, for something. So I think this picture shows that someone tried to think about the future. Now you can say 3% on senior person try to make understand what is their doubt, what the course of action the person is trying to make them understand. This is our plan, this is our future course of action, and this is our activities. It will be done, it will be performed by the subordinates. He is trying to show that. It means that he is trying to show that in the future what will happen in this organization. There he is trying to show. And another picture we can say, one person here is written motivation, inspire, mentor, teamwork, coach, vision, and then win. The person who is in the picture, has drafted a future course of action. This is will be done, and then we will win. It means that it proves it is planning. Now we can say it is planning. And already you have informed today's topic, planning. After this lesson finished, student will know about planning, be able to explain planning concept, and identify characteristics of plan. And the first picture, in the picture there are so many gears, and written why, who, where, what, when, how. There are so many questions. Can you look at? I think every owner you are watching this video, there are so many questions. Why, who, what, when, how, where. This question answer is planning. If we say that, why the work, why it will be done, who will do, what will be done, when will be done, how will be done, where will be done. This all question answer is planning. How? Next, what is planning? In the board, planning is the fundamental management function which involves deciding beforehand what is to be done, when it's to be done, how is it to be done, and who is going to do it. So this all question answer is together planning. Now in details, if we say about the planning, Planning is nothing but thinking before the action takes place. It helps us to take a peep into the future and decide in advance the way to deal with the situation which we are going to encounter in future. It involves logical thinking and rational decision making. So it is clear to us. Planning is deciding advance for the future. In the future, what will happen? To think present is planning. What will be the course of action in future? Think now. It is planning. So I think it is clear to you all what is planning. Now we can see features of planning. What are the features of planning, or what are the characteristics of planning? There are, in the picture we can see the planning features, planning characteristics, managerial function, goal oriented, pervasive, continuous activity, intellectual process, futuristics, decision making. We will discuss about later these points. First point, features or characteristics of planning is: planning is a first and foremost managerial function, provided the base for the function of others management. In the picture we can see, with planning it is started the management other functions. So that is why we can say the planning is the starting and the fundamental function, and planning is the function of management. So it is managerial function. So in the picture it is proved that, and in the discussion in the note we also we can see that planning is managerial function. Now we can see this another picture, goal. A leveler stand there and someone try to go on the goal. So in the organization every plan is goal oriented. Every plan leads to the goal. So it focuses on defining the goals of the organization, identifying alternative courses of action, and deciding the appropriate action plan. This is goal. Always the plan must be directed towards goal. Now we can see another picture. It is pervasive university as is written. Here is a picture is given. In the picture you can see some bar given there, 3 bars and other 4 bars. They are combined, they are together, all up. It means that it is pervasive. Pervasive means it is less, or it exists all over the organization. Every stage of the organization the planning is belongs to. So if a plan is drafted in the higher board of directors and that by the administration, this plan related or involves all the stages of the organization up to bottom. It means that pervasive. So it is pervasive in the sense that it is present in all the segments and it records at all of the levels of the organization. So pervasive means the planning belongs to all position or level of the organization. Now we can say another picture. The picture shows that it is continuously rounding, or it is continuously giving their round and working continuously. So it is a continuous process. So planning, it is a continuous process. Why? Plans are made for the specific term, say for a month, quarter, year, and so on. Once that period is over, new plans are drawn, considering the organization's present and future requirement and condition. So we can say that plan is drafted for a specific term. After ending the term, after ending the course of action, after ending the time, the new plan is drafted. So it is a continuous process. Planning always continuous process. Now another picture we can show. A person head, there is written so many texts. It means that intellectual process. So a plan is very related to the intellectual of a leader of the higher authority. So plan is formulated from someone head because it is related to intellectual. So we can describe like this: it is a mental exercise and it involves the application of mind to think, forecast, imagine, intelligently and innovate, etc. So someone's head always work for intellectual way and make a decision. That is plan. Now we can see another picture. In the picture, a phone model showing. We know that this phone model now is not in the market. Some mobile company, they have shown in the future this feature smartphone in some years later. It means that the company who have designed it, they plan to make it. It means futuristic. It means that the company's board of directors, the company's executive or administration, they are now thinking about the future. In the future, they will give this type of a smartphone. Now they have make a demo feature of the phone. So in the process of planning, we take a sneak peek of the future. It encompasses looking into the future to analyze and predict. So this picture is very perfect to futuristic. Now the next picture, a gentleman, in his head so many thinking is going on, and so many elements are there. It means decision making. So planning always related to decision making. If any decision is delayed, so planning also be delayed. If any decision is not correct, then the planning will be banned or plan will be obstacled by some situation if there is no appropriate or correct decision made. So decisions are made regarding the choice of alternative course of action that can be undertaken to reach the goal. So decision making is very important feature of planning. Now we can say the evaluation. So in the evaluation, what is planning? What are the features of planning? What do you mean by continuous purchase? And then the homework. Explain planning concept with example and submit your copy to the teacher after school open. Thank you. Hope you watch the video constantly and please subscribe the channel to get the next video.